dead zone area over here. Hi, Angie. I'm sorry about earlier. I lost you guys in the store. I'm so sorry. The signal in the store was awful. It wasn't giving me anything. But happy Mother's Day. I'm gonna hurry up and get past these trees. How's your dad doing, Angie? Tell him we said hello. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. It's a nice Mother's Day. It's Sunday. I don't have to go to work. I'm happy. I got a lot of stuff done yesterday. I got some groceries today. Oh, Lord. Stop that. Oh, these signals around here is awful. I mean, I swept and I mopped everybody's bathroom. My bathroom, my boys' bathroom, my downstairs bathroom. I got a few more maybe a couple loads of laundry left to do. I did the grocery shopping, so I was trying to get stuff done this weekend. I got the grass cut, the front and the back, so, oh. You lost power yesterday for 3 hours? Oh my God. Oh, did you guys get some bad rainstorms over there yesterday? I want to get to work on Monday night, so I had to clean the vents full of dust, to clean that. I wanted to do a lot. Oh, a solar storm. Oh my gosh. Wow. For 3 hours? Oh my God. Yeah, that sucks. Today I picked up something good to make, something new. I picked up some sweet chili lime chicken breast skewers that I'm gonna fry. I'm gonna make some potatoes, some broccoli. I'm gonna make some good stuff today for lunch because it's already going on 12 o'clock in like 7 minutes. Oh wow, okay, yeah, that's strange. And my son took me out for Mexican food yesterday. Yeah, that doesn't sound good. I found it at Aldi. Chicken breast skewers, sweet chili lime. Oh my God, I'm looking forward to getting those on the pan. And I'm going to do my potatoes like I do with the skins on and slice them down in half and brush them with olive oil and parsley and oregano and some thyme and some rosemary. Put them in the oven. Oh, they're going to be so good. Yeah, my son took me out yesterday for a Mexican dinner. Him and my young son Larry. In case you don't know, my older son's name is Kenyon. My son Kenyon, my son Larry, and I went for a nice Mexican dinner yesterday. Yeah, he wanted to treat Mama. He's a good boy. So we had a nice time, me and my boys. I enjoyed it. I don't know why. I'm yawning. I slept good last night. I woke up. It was about 5:30 because we were going to plan to go to one of Jim's friend's house. He lives about an hour and a half away, but when I woke him up, he said he wasn't feeling that great. So I let him know we weren't going to come, and we went back to sleep. Oh, thank you, Joshua. How are you, my friend? And I went back to bed, and I remember my son Kenyon coming in the room to get something from my bathroom. He had to get ready for work, and I fell right back to sleep. And I woke up, it was 9:45. I'm like, oh crap. I said, I gotta get up. I can't spend all day in bed. And I'm like, I need to go get the groceries and then come back home. So I'm like, I gotta go. Oh, well, that's good. I'm glad you're doing good, Joshua. That's awesome. Yeah, I love this day because I'm off and I can relax. I don't have to go to work. I can just stay home with my family and enjoy myself. All right. Home sweet home. We made it. We made it. We made it. Yes, indeed. Made it home. Now I'll start bringing some of the bags in. Uh-oh. The potatoes took a tumble. Okay. Let me bring these bags. I'll come out for this, take this one and come out for the other ones. Happy Mother's Day!
Hi.
Happy Mother's Day, my friend.
Hi.
Thank you. Hello, sweetheart. Hi. I see that. Oh, okay. You gonna have a water balloon fight today?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okay, let me get this phone inside, guys, and I'll get my bags. I'm live right now.
Somehow we've got to bring the grand
Interesting.
Party, make a grand
Hello, Gambler.
Democrat Party responsible.
Thank you,
again.
my
I
friend.
think
That
they
is
both
so
lost their
sweet.
ways.
Thank you so
They're
much.
just listening to their own chatter here in Washington, but none of this makes
I'm
sense.
having a great day today because I do not have to work. I have the day off. I am enjoying myself. Let me go get the rest of my bags, and I shall be right back in.
Hello, Gambler. Hi, Joshua. Hi, Angie. Hi, Marilyn Mitchell. Well, I'm telling you, my foot is just hurting me so much.
Some more. Anybody else in there that I didn't see?
Nope.
Okay. Yo, Mr. Jim. I had to apologize because I was live and I went to the store and then the signal just lost in Aldi.
Of course.
And I had to end it right quick because I couldn't get it to come back up.
Maria had asked me if I wanted to go with her to Aldi, and I'm like, I can't. I just can't walk.
Here we go. I'm gonna make something good for lunch today.
What'd you say?
I'm gonna make something good for lunch today.
Yeah, what?
You'll be surprised. Look at him. See how he is? I'm telling you.
Every time she says you'll be surprised, I get cat food.
I'm not giving you cat food. Stupid ass. God, you can't just be nice, can you?
I'm always nice. You know, we are doing marbles tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
I've already got the tickets for marbles.
Could you please pass the booze?
And of course, there is no $1 tickets. It's going to start at $2 tickets and go to $5 tickets. And of course, I've got a $50 ticket for 25%.
Oh, I think they look forward to that, Joe. Right? You think?
Yeah,
Yeah.
except when they see their marble fall off.
It happens. Is Luna upstairs?
She's outside, out back.
You let her outside. Okay. If she's rolling around somewhere out there.
Yeah, she first wanted to go out the front, but she just sat there and she didn't go
Mhm.
out. I don't know what she saw that prevented her from going out, but then she came around back and I let her out the back.
Got some chicken schnitzel, some pork schnitzel.
The fuck is schnitzel?
It's like a fried chicken breast. It's German, that's all. I got some of these good hash browns. Here, I'll show you what I'm gonna make. It's right here. I am going to make us
When have we
some
been?
sweet chili lime chicken breast skewers.
When have we become German?
It doesn't have to be German. You don't have to be German to enjoy it. So I'm going to make these. I'm going to make my potato halves in the oven with the olive oil and seasoning to go with it. I'm going to make some broccoli and I'm going to make some Hawaiian sweet rolls. Yay, see? He's like, look it, see, I bought chicken schnitzel and pork schnitzel. And he says, when do we become German? Come on now. Hello, my son. How you doing?
Good.
All right.
Did you get anything American?
God. You can't just enjoy
Like pizza? How's it going, Larry?
Good.
Why don't you be like Tweak and have some coffee?
I'll drink coffee.
You don't drink coffee.
Eric does.
Eric drinks coffee?
He does.
Oh. That poor boy.
He just likes coffee.
He shouldn't be drinking that stuff.
I've been drinking coffee since I was 5.
He's too young for that. Uh-oh, we in trouble? We get some mail we didn't know about?
Oh, this is that.
Here, see, I got American pork chops. I know, he's awful, isn't he, guys? I'm telling you. What's up, my boy?
What?
You sleep all right?
Yeah.
I know, we slept good. We slept till almost 10 o'clock.
first I thought I woke up at like 6:40 in the afternoon. That was just a dream, I think.
That's something you always like to see. Total you may be billed, 0.
And I got some chicken breast, some Black Forest ham. Because I know you like the lunch meat, so I wanted to make sure we had lunch meat, because you like that stuff. So I wanted to make sure we have enough for you to enjoy.
Also, I think I'm part European.
Who's a can? Alright, let me throw that in there.
I think I'm part European.
I think you are.
I can do
Holy crap.
I can do a pretty good job.
What's the matter?
Anesthesia for extensive surgery on spine, $4,529.90.
For anesthesia? Oh, that's for your surgery you had.
Yeah.
I would love to spend the whole day with you and Mr. Jim. My tummy would be sore from laughing so much at you both. Yeah, Jim is a comedian, isn't he? Well, you think that stuff is cheap? It's not.
Fusion upper spine bone with removal of disc and release of spinal cord or nerve.
Uh-huh.
1 disc. $6,180.
That stuff isn't cheap, honey.
Fusion of upper spine bone with removal of disc and release of spinal cord or nerve. Each additional. $2,892.
See how much dad's surgery costs?
Insertion of cage or mesh device to spine bone and disc space during spine fusion.
Uh-huh.
$2,826. Placement of stabilizing device to front 4 through 7 spine bone segments. $3,974. Total $15,872.
See? Yeah,
Maximum you may be billed, 0.
there you go. That's what you like to hear. 0. Right?
Man,
Surgery and that stuff ain't cheap, I'm telling you. It's awful.
X-ray of upper spine, 2 to 3 views, $78. Gainesville Eye Associates, established patient complete exam of visual system, $200.
See, Dad's hands is shaking.
Medicare approved amount,
Yeah.
$116.66. Amount Medicare paid, 0.
Joshua says, hi, Jim.
Hi, Joshua.
Of course, I got you more chicken strips.
All right. What am I cooking? Nothing.
No, he's not cooking nothing. I'm doing the cooking. How dare he say he's gonna eat it? Yes, my love. I think your sister, when she had her, she went and did that, what's that thing? To see what you are. And I think it showed that she was somewhat European, some percentage or something. So you're probably just like her.
I don't trust those things.
But I mean, I'm just saying that's what it showed. So
I gave her Mother's Day gift last night
listen to that refrigerator for me, would you?
when she got to clean all the bathrooms.
Yeah, thank you for that Mother's Day present, honey. I didn't even get a Happy Mother's Day from nobody. What the fuck?
Wait a minute. Didn't the gambler tell you Happy Mother's Day?
I'm talking about my family. Hello.
Oh. Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, love. Go ahead.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you.
God, forcing it on us.
We say Happy Father's Day to you when it's Father's Day.
Yeah, when?
I swear I'm going to beat him up. Just once. And that's it. Okay.
Joshua wants to know what you cooking.
Oh, okay, Joshua. Wait till you see this, my friend. Okay. I bought some potatoes.
Something about some Wiener Schnitzel or something.
No, I'm not making that. I bought some potatoes. I'm going to wash the potatoes. I'm going to slice them in half. I'm going to use my brush to spread olive oil on the top of the potato, and I'm going to season it with some salt, some pepper, some rosemary, some thyme, some parsley, and I'm going to make my sweet chili lime chicken breast skewers. We're going to fry these on the grill pan. They're going to be good. Maybe make some broccoli to go with it too. You guys are going to eat like a king. How about that, babes?
I played my number on the pick 3 today.
And this is for you guys. I'm going to put it in the jar over here so you guys can have some cookies.
Joshua says, damn, that sounds good.
It does. And I bought some more apples because I like apples with Nutella. So I'm going to put them in a bowl so we can all have some apples. Yeah, it does sound delish. And they're going to like it. There, I bought some. And I bought some of these Deutsch German
Here we go, German again.
cookies. They're chocolate wafers.
You've been dating a Hitler?
No, Hitler's dead.
He killed himself.
Yeah, he was dead before I was even born. What the hell, man?
That's actually a good thing.
Yeah, I wasn't even alive.
If you
yet.
want to believe he killed himself, you go ahead and believe that.
Well, what do you think happened to him? Who killed him, Jen?
No, nobody killed him.
Okay. Extra virgin olive oil. And of course, we're going to make some Hawaiian sweet rolls. We're going to have some of those. And we're going to bake them at 400 degrees until they're golden brown and have some nice butter on there. Oh, these are mine.
Since we don't live our lives like this, you know, I can
So
tell
we're
you in
gonna
West
make some good
Virginia,
stuff today,
none of this would
everybody.
make sense to them whatsoever. They're going to protect their families.
I'll leave this in the
They know what's
refrigerator 'cause
best.
I'm
They
gonna
want
make this
input from
tomorrow.
their families, and they should have it.
We can have
Where do you
that.
stand, Senator, on this cutting off and delaying of Israel aid at a time in which they're at war, clearly responding to the October 7th attack?
I was asked about that this morning, you know, and I said it's just wrong for us to engage in there. We have allies who are with us 99% of the time. Do we agree all the time? No, none of us do. But they have been proven allies. Whether it be Israel, now with Ukraine, whether it be our NATO allies in Europe, we're going to be there and defenders of freedom. And when they're barbarically attacked, we're going
I
to
said
defend
Happy
them.
Mother's Day to
But now
Ashley
making
outside.
decisions on what you
She
can
was
and
out
what you
there.
can't use, you got to do the our way or no way at all. That's not who we
Come
are.
on,
That's not
Nuna.
what we should be doing.
Okay.
I have said
You saw mommy out there,
that's
so you
today,
had to
I've
come
said
get
openly
mommy to
that
get you inside,
that's
huh?
wrong. I think
Yeah.
we shouldn't be. We can sit down and work through these
I'm gonna
things.
give you something.
You know, but there's a lot of disturbing things coming out. Cindy McCain, I was with Cindy and the McCain Institute over last weekend,
Hold
Brian.
on, Nuna.
And Cindy told me, she said, you know what they don't know? She says, I had 30 trucks full of food, 30 trailer trucks that were hijacked by Hamas. that their own people.
Winning Scratcher came in earlier.
We're not hearing any of that on the news.
Senator,
Not any of that. We've lost a lot of
You love what things, Joshua? What things do you love?
Cindy McCain knows that. The president
He couldn't stay but a second. He wanted to wish me a happy Mother's Day. He said he was with his mom and they were going to church. So I said, Happy Mother's Day to your mom.
That would be an easy thing to explain.
That sinner needs to go to church.
But instead, the people
Jim!
What?
are making the most news. Listen to members of
What?
How about you?
yesterday, this week. Listen.
Don't meow me.
You
It is
heathen.
incredibly disturbing, you all, that my colleagues are so quick to denounce the student protesters.
Okay, Luna, come
They are
here.
silent about these young people.
We got some good
about
stuff
why
here.
They are protesting from GWU to WashU, everywhere else. Students have been violently beaten without
Look at this.
provocation.
Come here, Luna.
They have been arrested and charged with disproportionate offenses.
Luna,
Neither one of those things are true.
look it. Come here.
They probably believe that. But that's your party. Senator, where do you stand?
Well, you keep saying, please don't do that. It's just that those are people that I don't think belong to any party. And I would like to say that I've heard, with where the
There you
party
go.
green, saying that's the Republican
Okay,
Party.
you eat that. You love pate.
Party. Nor do those people represent the old Democrats
Go ahead.
we used to know. So forget
Come here.
about the parties. That's just
Come here.
wrong.
Oh, jeez.
And basically,
You're getting heavier and heavier.
information
There you
that's
go.
driving people
Enjoy.
to declare, basically burning our flag, declaring their allegiance and support for a terrorist organization like Hamas. And we don't crack down. And said this, I lived, Brian, a lot of people, of your viewers, lived through the Vietnam time period when we saw an awful lot of protests. But the protest I saw back then, whether I agree or disagree, the protest I saw was trying to make America better. These protests are trying to basically tear down the fabric of America. And there's
Oh,
no
boy.
way we should tolerate it.
Listen, I 100% agree with you. Senator Fetterman, like you, is making a lot of sense. He talked about what Trump is doing in all the battleground states and how he's winning most
I'm
nationally.
alright. How's it going? See?
Go ahead.
Man.
Oh,
Yeah, I
sweet
feel you
rolls.
on
Okay,
that.
I got you, Joshua. I got you.
What are you doing?
All right, we're gonna get the.
Yeah, I'll accept my foot. Well, I've had a problem with it, but I'm trying to get better. No. No, just the opposite. Yeah. She just got back from Aldi and she's gonna be making lunch, dinner.
Yep, lunch for you, everybody. Yes.
Frank says Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Frank.
Hey, I'm a man. Yeah, I'm sure I will.
I think she did.
Alright. Right.
Time to get my apron on
Yeah, I know.
so I can start cooking. Time to start cooking. Okay.
Yeah.
I need a smaller bowl for this. 'Cause there's nothing left in here.
Well, one thing for you to do is not worry about it right now. Yeah, so it's a long way away.
So everyone's so quiet. Why is that? What's going on? Will everybody stop talking?
That's true.
Put some more of my avocado oil in here.
I don't believe that. Don't let her put that shit in your head. Oh, I don't know what to say.
This for the avocado, for the potato. So take care of that. Thank you, Julie. Happy Mother's Day. How are you?
Okay. It means absolutely nothing to me.
I'm just getting my stuff ready
Yeah, that's true.
for cooking here. I have to look up something. Okay.
Well, I had a couple cuts on one of my toes, one of my big toe, and wasn't sure how they happened because I don't remember ever cutting my toe. And when I went to the podiatrist, I think he scraped off more than he could chew. And what's that? Because it put my foot in, or my toe in so much more pain than I was. And I'm trying to wait and see if it's gonna heal. No.
4 degrees.
So I just gotta wait and see.
Luna, come on.
Thank you. Yeah, I woke up at 10.
Thank you, Julie. I
got
will.
out of
You
bed
too.
around 10:30. Took a shower and now I'm just starting to catch up on my news.
Yeah, catch up on the news that's going on, right?
Oh yeah, did you see that rally last night? He had over 80,000 people there.
Yeah, he did. That's right.
There's nobody that can draw something like that except him.
Yep.
Well, he didn't. He didn't win. Yep. Well, I don't think he knows because he's brain dead anyway. I mean, he talks to dead people. He shakes hands with invisible people. He falls upstairs. Yep. 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 They lie, cheat, and steal.
All politicians
Yeah, and
do
he
that.
cheats and steals right in front of your face and says, I didn't do it.
Okay.
Right.
Let's get the potatoes. Okay. We're gonna-
And now what he did with withholding those bombs from Israel fucked up his re-election. Because even Democrats have turned against him. All right, sounds good. Bye.
I hope he's doing okay.
He's doing okay.
That's good.
Hi, Julie Costner. How are you?
I'm going to get this started so I can cut them in half. Okay. Work the potatoes off really nice.
Why don't you have the camera pointing at what you're doing?
I'm right here. Okay. So you can see me wiping my potatoes.
You're practically falling out of that shirt.
I know that. Is that okay? Hey, you're the one that says you like me to be sexy dressed, so it's okay. If they haven't seen boobs before, don't get too tipsy. Luna, you came out of the garage. Did you have fun out there? What? Come here, look what I got. Here, come here, look. Mama got you. Here, look at pate. Enjoy. It's good stuff. There we go. We're gonna cut these in half, and then we'll get our seasoning ready. All right. Thank you. This way everybody can watch me cooking.
He said this week to Brett there.
Oh,
Yeah, well, I don't really follow the active polls, but, I've been having that kind of a conversation now since 2016. I identified that there's a risk here that Trump can actually win, and most people thought that it was going to be a joke, and I'm like, no, because I've spent too much time across the state, and I realized that something is happening, and now 24, it's going to be very competitive, it's going to be close.
Do you believe that President Trump can win again?
Oh, I most certainly do. I feel, John comes from the same type of neighborhoods I come from, working people. All pragmatic working people, hard-working people. They don't want government jumping on your back telling you what to do and making it harder for you. They believe in freedoms and democracy. They believe in all of that. They believe in giving a helping hand. They believe you ought to get off your butt and do something sometimes. If people, and I've told so many people, I said, and I told the president, I said, you've got to be careful. A lot of these bills and a lot of the direction, the executive orders, people that came from the generation that I've come from and that you've come from, is basically John Kennedy asked me not what your country can do for you, but how much more can my country do for me? Brian, that's not who we are. It's not how we have the country we do. And it's not
Everybody's so
what I'm
quiet.
willing to
Why?
sit back and
What's
watch it
going
be
on?
taken away. So I'm going to be fighting for basically how much more can I do for my country, right? And I appreciate what my country's done for me.
Absolutely, Senator. We got to get people to take stock instead of put their hand out. Thanks so much, though,
Well,
for coming in.
we're not going to be quiet, Brian. I can tell you, I might not be in the Senate, but I'm still going to be an American and give it everything I've got.
I would count on that,
What's
Senator.
up,
It's always
Louis?
great to have you. Have a fantastic day.
Hi, Leonard Brian Kilmeade. I want you to do me a favor. I want you to click to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page. This is the only way that I know for sure that you're not going to miss any great commentary, any great
Some salt in there. Some more pepper. Okay, now we'll get the other ones I need. We're gonna get some. What's back here? I don't need sugar. This is thyme. We need that. We need some rosemary, some parsley, and we're gonna put on there some chives.
You continue to follow breaking news headlines this Sunday morning. They're on your screen now at 9:12 on the East Coast. You're getting a live look out in Gaza, and my goodness, this puts it into perfect perspective as we're following breaking news. You see the missile strikes there on your screen. We're learning Israeli forces are battling Palestinian militants across the Gaza Strip this morning, including in parts of the devastated north that the military said it had cleared months ago. Now, this is where Hamas has exploited a security vacuum to regroup. Joining us live this morning to share the latest on this ongoing conflict and these breaking news headlines is National Security Expert Mr. Ken Gray. Mr. Ken, always a pleasure speaking with you here on Live
Yeah,
Now
make sure
for
we have
Fox
enough
Morning.
oil to
Good morning, Janae. Glad to be with you again.
cover
Glad to
everything
have
up.
you. That video truly compelling. I mean, seeing in real time these airstrikes and just further showing that the
Okay,
fighting
let's get my
continues now
brush.
moving to northern Gaza. If you
Hi,
could
Penny
check-
Finder.
Sure, as you pointed out, that
You won $14 back out of buying $6 worth of Jaws $2 tickets. Not bad at all, Angie.
cleared of Hamas is now heating up once again.
Oh, you're gonna do some fishing today. Well, I hope you catch a lot.
Down in Khan Yunis.
Thank you, Penny Finder. Thank you so much.
Mounted up, ready to make entry into Rafah. They find
Let's mix
that,
all these
places
ingredients
that
together,
they
guys.
supposedly
Oh, this is
cleared
gonna be
are now
good
heating
stuff.
up once again. The problem is
All
that
on
when
top
you
of my
play whack-a-mole
potatoes.
instead of holding
Ooh,
an area and
It's gonna be
maintaining
good.
keeping the terrorists from returning to that area, you're going to have these eruptions. That occurs when you don't have enough manpower to actually clear an area
Really,
and
really
hold the
good.
area. Instead, the IDF has just simply cleared an area and then moved on to other areas, allowing the Hamas to return back to those areas and becoming a problem once again.
Because you gotta put them on
Mr. King,
both
when you said
sides of the
whack-a-mole,
potatoes,
it took me back
guys.
to my younger days when I would be out at Chuck E. Cheese playing that game. But when you think of whack-a-mole, you know, it pops up and it goes back down. And that is how this situation is when you think about the tunnels and the network system. So Hamas pops up in one area, they go back through the tunnels, they pop up in another. But some confused why this is happening amid these ceasefire negotiations out in Egypt.
we're gonna do
We know
is
that
turn them
Hamas
over.
present that plan saying they're okay
I'm
to
gonna
stop
get the bottom.
fighting, but when they keep erupting through these
Keep
tunnel
them going on
systems, that
on
kind of goes
the bottom of
against
them.
that notion.
Yeah. So Hamas wins this.
You gotta put it on both sides.
Battle with Israel.
Right,
As long
there
as
we
they
go.
survive. Hamas wins by not losing. And so things like the negotiations over the hostages, that is just another tactical ploy by Hamas to continue surviving. Trying to get the world opinion on their side to stop them from entering Rafah works towards their favor of surviving. And so Hamas has played this very well, and that's what their plan was from the very beginning when they attacked on October 7th, grabbed hostages and brought them back into the Gaza Strip. The whole purpose was to use those hostages as bargaining chips and trying to get the world to come in on their side. They were hoping for the other Arab nations to join them in fighting against Israel. That has not happened so far, but nonetheless, they are getting the world's attention. The world viewpoint seems to be turning towards favoring the Palestinians in this conflict. The world looks at Israel's actions against the Palestinian as exactly what Hamas wants to make it viewed as. That is,
power beating up on them. The IDF has begun to uncover a tunnel network under Rafah that must have cost hundreds of millions of dollars, including smuggling tunnels that run under the border with Egypt. What will it take to cut off the sources, weapons, and cash to Hamas?
All right.
Meanwhile, Hezbollah seems to think
My hands up
it
real
has the upper
quick.
hand in
Now, let you guys see how those look.
northern border, while Iran's influence in reactor region.
They look so pretty.
Let's dive into the details.
Okay, let me guys show you.
Your boots on the ground report about
I got my potatoes ready to go in the oven. Aren't they pretty? They look really good.
Hezbollah in Iran. On Monday evening, the IDF launched an operation in Rafah, the southernmost city in the Gaza Strip, and it has already announced that its forces have taken control of Rafah crossing. This crossing is the main above-ground gateway between the Gaza Strip and Egypt.
It does look good, huh? Yeah, I'm excited. It's gonna come out really nice.
The Rafah area is an oxygen lifeline. For the past 20 years, it has been actively running a vast industry based on smuggling weapons, people,
Oh, I got that
cash,
down there so
and all
fast.
manner
Okay.
of consumer goods through the tunnels.
Okay, we're gonna put them in the oven and cook them for about 40 minutes.
Control of the city of
We'll try 30 first and see how it comes out. All right, timer for 30 minutes.
Noted by CNN, the IDF
All right, now we can get rid of this.
a month in which neither side made any move indicates that the military operation was intended to put pressure on Hamas to set the ceasefire timeline and the release of the hostages.
We'll put all of
The
this back in here.
133 hostages still being held in the Gaza Strip, most are believed to be in Rafah, probably held in tunnels underneath the city. For these and other reasons, entering Rafah is significant in Israel's fight against the terrorist organization. Also,
Okay, I need some butter in there.
significant
In
challenges.
here. I love
Now,
real butter.
let me explain a little bit more
Put some butter in
why
here.
Rafah is so important to Hamas. As I said before, this city sites on the Philadelphia corridor, which is the border between Egypt and the Gaza Strip. There are tunnels running underneath this border.
Let those cook.
Through these tunnels, and the vast arsenal of weapons and ammunition.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really, really good, guys.
All over the Gaza Strip.
It comes out perfect every time I do it.
Hamas terrorists have also gone out of Gaza through this tunnel.
I think this is my favorite. This is my favorite way to make potatoes now, like that. They're so good that way.
Terrorist tactics so they could be sent back to Gaza and pass on what they've learned to others. Also, it's estimated that Hamas smuggles about $1 billion a year in cash through these tunnels, as well as narcotics and consumer goods. Hundreds of millions of dollars worth of illegal black market business is conducted in this area. Smuggling gangs in the Phoenix
Hey, honey.
What?
When I make the rolls, do you like them heated in the oven?
Yeah.
Okay.
Which officially denies that there are any tunnels, even as
I can do that.
the Egyptian army have been caught working with smugglers and Hamas. With Israel now in control of the
Does she come in
Philadelphia
here?
corridor, some of those problems might
Yeah.
begin to be solved. That is why
Are you still in the garage?
the IDF will be ordered to take control of the entire Philadelphia corridor.
Or did you come out of the garage?
This will allow the IDF to find and demolish as many tunnels as possible, deprive Hamas of weapons, cash, and other things it needs to fight. However, Hamas has spent many years and a lot of money building this expensive tunnel network, so it's probably
She
impossible
came out
to
here.
completely destroy it. I've said it before, and I'll say it once more. The next time you hear about the poor, starving people of Gaza, remember how Hamas spent most of the money when it spent air tunnels, air infrastructure.
You want some treats? Come up here. Come on. Get up here. Come on. Come on.
That is what the idea is trying to
Come
do
here.
right now.
Come here. I'll
And
pick
to
you up.
evacuate the civilian
Ugh.
population, the eastern neighborhood. broadcast direct phone calls and by dropping
What?
Luna warned the civilian population in the area.
Luna, I just.
That is an estimated population of over 1 million civilians crowded into Rafah right now. And avoiding unnecessary harm to them is difficult, but essential. Also, in order to give Israel international legitimacy to pursue the goals of the
Okay.
One of those goals is rescuing the Israeli hostages.
Penny Finder said he wanted me to tell you hello and hope you're having a good day.
I'm trying to.
He's trying to.
Danger as well.
He is. He's trying to have a good day, guys.
A ceasefire deal, as soon as they realize Israel was determined to be those combatant mediators who saw the plan.
He woke up, he didn't feel that great, so I'm hoping that
Exchange deal
he'll be alright later on.
that guarantees the security interests of the state of Israel.
At least I hope he will be.
Also being done in the hope that by finishing off the military and political capabilities of Hamas, we can avoid
Luna, here, come on.
in the future. With this in mind, there is also a strategic value in taking physical control of
He said he hopes you feel better.
Thank you.
put political pressure on Egypt to take a more firm stand against Hamas. Please continue to spread the truth. Share our videos.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get my grill pan.
More than that, please take a minute and click the follow button.
And I'm gonna get the pots and
Subscribe
some
to this
broccoli.
YouTube channel. It really helps people. You will stay updated with what is going on.
Okay.
Welcome to the USS Global YouTube channel. Today, the Israeli military's resolve has given their enemies a day from hell. As we all know, the Israeli authorities have vowed not to stop until Hamas is eradicated. This morning, Israel took a very important step in fulfilling that promise. Let's take a look at what happened. Troops from the 162nd Division and the Givati Brigade carried out an operation this morning in the eastern part of Rafah in the Gaza Strip, where they found underground tunnel shafts, the army said. In the Rafah crossing area on the Palestinian side, units of the 401st Brigade eliminated
Ooh, they're
terrorist
sizzling
teams
nicely.
in close-range clashes and airstrikes. The IDF added that Israeli Air Force aircraft were also used to strike various areas in Rafah, including the Arab Shalom crossing, from which rockets and mortars were launched into Israeli territory. Shortly after the IDF issued this statement, sirens sounded in 2 areas in the Gaza border communities. No injuries or damage have been reported at this
Oh,
time.
mouth cover.
Later in the day, sirens sounded twice in Jerusalem. And then the Army said that 2 missile launches from the Rafah area were detected and
Oh,
successfully
he's gonna feel
intercepted.
good, don't worry.
The IDF's successful tactics have eliminated a significant
I know he'll
number
feel
of
better.
attack tunnels in Gaza. Israeli military forces carried out a crushing operation against their enemies this morning. As a result of this operation, Israeli soldiers destroyed 2 attack tunnels in the Beit Hanun area in northern Gaza. Since the beginning of the war, the IDF has been working to neutralize and destroy the underground infrastructure in the Gaza Strip. IDF forces, led by the Gaza Division's engineering unit and others, have been working in recent weeks to map and destroy 2 offensive tunnels in the Beit Hanun area. The outstanding efforts of the Israeli troops finally paid off. Both of the destroyed tunnels were under constant intelligence and technological surveillance. This morning, both tunnels were destroyed. One tunnel belonged to Hamas, and the other to the Palestinian Islamic Jihad attack group. The IDF said that none of the tunnels crossed into Israeli territory, and that its forces will continue to work to destroy the underground infrastructure in the Gaza Strip and eliminate the capabilities of terrorist organizations, particularly Hamas. Weeks earlier, the IDF had built a new central Gaza Strip corridor to conduct its operations and control the movement of Gazan civilians. Later in the day, the Nahal Brigade Combat Team conducted 5 brigade operations in the Shati, Zayton, Shifa, and Nusayrat areas, as well as 1 operation in the central Gaza Strip corridor. Soldiers, in cooperation with the Yahalon unit and combat engineers, located and destroyed more than 20 kilometers of attack tunnels in the corridor area, some of which connect the Gaza Strip underground from north to south. The corridor, which separates the north and south of the Gaza Strip, is used by the IDF to conduct targeted raids and ambushes, and to control the movement of Gazan civilians from south to north. Soldiers also routinely allow humanitarian aid to pass through the corridor. The division conducted engineering operations in the area and built logistical and communications infrastructure to ensure optimal freedom of movement for the soldiers. In parallel, the IDF said units of the Nahal Brigade and the 2nd Brigade operated in Zaytun, in the central Gaza Strip. Airstrikes and shelling from tanks on the ground were also reported in the central and southern Gaza Strip. Residents said it was almost continuous shelling. The shelling was particularly intense in areas east of Beit Jabalia and in areas such as Zaytun, one of the oldest suburbs of Gaza City. Residents reported at least 10 strikes within a few seconds along the main road. The Army said that in addition to ground operations, fighter jets struck the attackers and Hamas targets. Of particular note was a booby-trapped building with many weapons. Throughout the Gaza Strip, warplanes also struck Hamas targets, including buildings used for anti-tank fire and tunnel shafts. IDF troops spotted an assault team emerging from a weapons depot in the middle of the strip and heading towards them. The team was then attacked by an airplane. Shortly thereafter, the warehouse and an attacker from the team were attacked by warplanes.
This is my chicken skewers, guys. How about that? That's good, huh? Yes, it does look good, don't it? You have tons of wheat pennies? Oh, okay. Are they worth a lot?
In the Gaza Strip witnessed artillery shelling on Rafah, on the territory's southern border with Egypt earlier today. While eyewitnesses
just within the last hour, another group of demonstrators began gathering at NYU. Eyewitness reporter Jess.
So recently, protesters took over every major college here in New York City, and although there were mass arrests and riot police, there's still pockets of protest activity, and observers say this could be the new normal here for a long time.
We begin with the breaking news. A massive show of force to crack down on college campuses in New York City. The NYPD moving in huge machinery. The NYPD says it received a letter from the university asking police to move in after pro-Palestinian demonstrators refused to leave on their own.
About 282 people were arrested.
You have a bunch of wheat pennies,
Here came the possibility of mass arrest. Here came the vote.
That you typed in, you have a bunch of wheat pennies?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Are they worth anything?
Police suspension.
You never know, right?
Not really.
Oh, okay.
Most are common.
I spend my money to get here to pay for the tuition and everything, and they just cancel my class for no reason.
Cops made their way through campus in riot gear last night as they attempted to deter protesters. Just a short time later, officers entered the new school where pro-Palestinian protesters have been set up for the last 12 days. Here, 43 people were arrested. Both schools say they called in the NYPD because of growing safety concerns and disruption. We're here to peacefully protest against the genocide. As protests continue to escalate across campuses, many leaders believe that they've gone too far.
So recently, a historic war memorial was vandalized by peaceful protesters. What nobody's talking about is that although at first these movements looked like an organic showing of support for Palestine,
Everybody's so quiet. Why is everyone so quiet?
there are anti-American undertones.
Yeah, as you guys see how my skewers are going.
Protesters
See how they cook it nicely? Is it pretty? It's gonna be good.
Which means whatever's behind these demonstrations is much bigger than anyone is actually aware of. And it also means there's money behind these imported non-student protesters.
Penny Finder said the only rare one. He said the only rare one that he has is the 1931S. Because he said that's really cool that you have all of that. Thank you, Penny Finder. Yeah, it does look good, doesn't it? Yeah. They're going to be really good to eat. Got my potatoes cooking, my broccoli's cooking, my skewers are cooking. Ooh, we're going to have a good dinner. Good lunch, honey. I'm going to make the rolls. Could you please pass the rolls? I like that show you're watching upstairs, though. You paused it, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because this next episode is about Governor Mark Stanford.
Oh, South Carolina?
Yeah. I do know that.
I remember him. You know what, sometimes I feel like making something that's different, that we don't eat all the time, and I figured this was perfect because I never bought these skewers before, and my kids like chicken breast, so I figured that's going to be a good dinner, I think, something simple, you know, so I'm excited about it. Always want to try to give them something different. Wait, is the one with Blagojevich all done?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know, he didn't commit a crime.
I didn't say he did. Thank you, Angie. Yeah, like I said, I wanted to do something different. You know, you can't always eat the same thing all the time. It's nice to have a variety, you know. Put a little bit of oil on there, just so you can have it not stick.
Mark Stanford went missing for a week and nobody knew where he was at.
Really?
And then his spokespeople said that he was hiking in the Appalachian Trails when he was actually in Argentina having an affair with a woman.
Oh, isn't that lovely?
When he comes back, I have said.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody found video of him at the airport, and that's how they tracked him to Argentina.
Oh, wow. Okay. These are looking pretty. They're going to be good. And I got the broccoli cooking nicely.
While they protest, but if you're not a student, you've got to pay to come here, you've got to pay to feed yourself, and you have to be able to exist for as long as the protest takes place. Meaning you need some type of job where you can just dip out for a week. But the real reason these protests are happening is because even though the situation in Gaza is a legitimate humanitarian crisis, these protesters are upset that their schools don't think the same way about Israel that they do. And many of these protesters feel that their schools are part of the problem and part of the reason why Israel has so much support. And these demonstrations need to really punish these colleges, and they've lost the one thing that they may need to survive in the future. Because when you've got endless protests, school administrators have no idea how to deal with. Some people are asking themselves if the $90,000 tuition that some of these places get
So what's everyone good to do today? Angie's going fishing, right?
People who don't even attend the school you're paying to go to. Is that really worth it? To answer that question, we're going to uncover what happened, why it happened, and what's stopping it from happening again in the future, which, to be honest with you, doesn't look like a whole lot.
Jim? Angie said to tell you thank you for helping her email Slots and Scratch Card. She got their coin yesterday.
Cool.
Yes, that's awesome. They have a pretty coin. I love it.
It's all about helping.
Yes. And you're right, it is such an awesome coin. I might have it over here somewhere. I might have put it in mine. Oh no, here it is. It is such an awesome coin, right? With his face on the front, and then on the back is the state of Wisconsin. I know, I love it. It looks so cool.
With the protesters, and they let these things go on to a point where the protesters felt like they've been staying forever, which is why the police had to roll in with their crazy tank contraption, which is completely bulletproof, detects radiation, and it comes with a turret for snipers. But the question a lot of people have, why did this college protest suddenly start when they did? Well, it seems that the longer this conflict goes on, the further and further away these seem to be.
Yeah, you're right.
Ceasefire anytime soon, and to many of the protesters, it's starting to look like Israel seeks the total destruction of Gaza.
It's an awesome coin.
Protest this, people start gathering people at Columbia to bring awareness to this problem of protest. Now, the only thing that the protesters were after, and although this started with demonstrations, the goal of those was to get the university to divest or to stop investing in endowments, which are worth billions and billions of dollars, in businesses that help Israel in any manner. Now, Columbia specifically has an endowment that's worth over $1 billion. What they do with that money isn't public knowledge, so it's hard to know exactly which investments of that money the protesters had an issue with, but almost as soon as these demonstrations started, things took a turn for the worse.
The video you're watching now really gives us a clear picture as law enforcement made their way onto those school grounds. There seems some confusion and chaos as the FYP
I'm sorry, Penny, find about your mom passing. Yeah, my mom passed. It'll be on the 25th. It'll be 2 years. So, yeah, I miss her terribly. But I'm glad you're going to your aunt's house and having a great cookout. You're going to enjoy yourself, I'm sure.
Obvious that this was an out-of-control situation to begin with, because at this point the college moved all classes online and started entering dialogues to negotiate with the protesters to find out what they wanted and how they could make the protest stop. The governor came out asking for peace and civility from the protesters, but at all these local colleges you've got up.
Yeah, I miss my mom and dad every day. It's hard, but
Many of these colleges have differences with each other on this exact same issue, and over 100 professors
I know that they're up there and they're happy and they're not in pain anymore.
for this protest movement. And what student anywhere isn't happy when their professor supports them? This probably emboldens the protesters to an extent. On top of that, the professors had an issue with how the NYPD handled the recent disbursements on campus. And with stuff like this,
It's just hard that they're not here.
why this spiral completely out of control, not just at Columbia, but at all these local schools. Now, for about a week, negotiations between protesters and campus authorities went on, but at the end of the day, no agreement could be reached. The protesters wanted to stay, and the administration wanted them to leave, so they called the police back in, and that's when things got really crazy.
A massive show of force to crack down on college campuses in New York City. The NYPD moving in huge machinery, cutting locks, and making hundreds of arrests. The NYPD.
So the reason things are so intense is because you had protesters occupying a building on campus. That was their headquarters. They painted over denying access to it from anybody else, and police had to physically remove them from that location. And while this is happening, students and dorms at other colleges and universities are getting wind of it. And just like that, this turned into a citywide movement enveloping all of these local area colleges. We had protesters moving between colleges, going to different protests at various locations. But what exactly were these protesters hoping to accomplish by destroying the places they hate to attend? So here we are at the new school, and as you can tell from the police over here and from the police barricades that surround the entire thing, what's supposed to be a higher education facility is now a zone of occupation. Because inside this building right now is the first faculty-led encampment possibly in U.S. college history. You've got about 24 faculty members residing in these tents in the lobby of this building while they're supposed to be giving final exams. And the noise from these downtown downtown protest was absolutely insane. What you just saw here, that's the reason why we have 2 rows of police barricades and police all over the place.
Wasn't it crazy here at the new school? Yeah, it was. Did they break stuff inside the school?
No, it was more so,
They're very peaceful. Okay, that's good.
And then, of course, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, so.
Was there like an encampment of some kind?
Yeah, there's 2. There's one here
Okay.
and like one over here. So.
In your opinion, there's no wrong answer. Do you think the police were fair when they brought people out? Was it, I mean, that's important.
I didn't see, but.
Look at this newspaper box in New York City.
You want my hand there first? Let me see. Used to have the China Daily?
China Daily.
Oh my God. Wow.
I heard one thing from pretty.
Okay.
But I can only talk to what I saw.
You being a politician and political science here, it's probably important to remember that not everybody who's protesting wants to destroy the college that they attended. By and large, most of these folks have a peaceful intent. Small minorities that are ruining it for everybody, but that brings us to what these protesters really want. That is the big question, because apparently in the past, protesters
Okay, Penny Finder, I gotcha.
by a college have been successful. For example, in recent memory, colleges have been asked to divest from fossil fuel companies, from private prisons, and they have historically complied with those demands. And to many, it's the idea of financially punishing companies that are not supported by the goals of the that is the way forward, and this is how to do it. And the idea here is that by financially punishing companies that are helping Israel, those same companies would then lobby the government of Israel to get them to call for peace, have a ceasefire, do something, stop the war, because losing money is bad for business, and that's how people here think they can have a big effect. But unlike divestment-related protests in the past, to date, these calls
Did I
have
make
not been
it?
heeded by any
Yeah, you did.
universities. But that's got people asking, why won't the colleges just pay for the protesters, do what they want, and have these protests be over? Well, this is likely because calls for divestment, if heeded, would send a message that the college in question may be okay with an anti-Israel stance on things. After all, Israel is a U.S. ally, and the terrible tragedy took place in Israel, which is why for many people this conflict exists in the first place. But that's true for all these universities who may have been personally impacted by what happened there. But even if political fallout from divestment was
Yeah, my mom died in
possible,
2022, and my dad died in 2022. My father passed away on May 4th. My mother passed away May 25th, 2022. So, yeah, it's hard.
For example, what if the college pulls money out of a certain company, discloses it, and the protesters say that's not enough? How do you win that argument? The other issue is that colleges pull their money out of companies that are apparently supporting the war in Israel. They lose the ability to influence those very same companies. Because after all, being a shareholder of a company gives you some right over the say and operation of that very business. Colleges could collectively put pressure on companies to change what they're doing. But the third problem is that observers estimate these colleges individually, they don't own enough stock in companies that might be considered profiting from this war in the Middle East to actually make a difference if they were to sell those investments. They would just be purchased by somebody else, negating the whole idea of selling the shares of these companies to make them stop what they're doing. But at this point, the protest movements have gotten so big and so widespread that when these college encampments are cleared out by police, arrests will be made and protesters will take to the streets.
A short time later, officers entered the new school where pro-Palestinian protesters have been set up for the last 12 days. Here, 43 people were arrested. Both schools say they called in the NYPD because of
Now, apparently here at the new school, they're getting themselves into a little Columbia situation because they've already had several police responses to the active encampment protest situation here, and it's still happening. The administration has cited safety concerns as the reason why they called in the NYPD. On top of that, 12 days is a long time for protesters to take over a school other people pay to attend. But after a large encampment was broken up at New York University, that turned into a march on one of the nearby local parks, and rampant vandalism, flag burning. This is the kind of stuff that's taking place out on the streets of the city once colleges tell the police to move in. Now, to an outside observer, there's no reason to do stuff like that unless your goal is awareness at all costs. Even if those costs make the city around you a worse place for everybody to live. When historical statues, artifacts, memorials start getting vandalized, that makes people stop supporting the protesters.
That's
Mayor
right.
Adams is offering $5,000 of his own money for information leading to the capture of people who vandalize public monuments. And it's at this point, when you start to see stuff like this that says capitalism is the enemy, that you start to realize maybe America's the enemy of these protesters to an extent. And that's a big question. Who
protest here, some of the folks that came were unsure what their purpose actually was.
I think the most is showing our support for Palestine and demanding that NYU stop. I honestly don't know what NYU is doing. Is there something NYU is doing? I really don't know. I'm pretty sure they're, you know what NYU is doing? About Israel. Why are we protesting here?
See, they don't even know why they're protesting.
Now, I think that whatever she thought she was doing there was probably what most people thought they were doing there, which means besides the leaders of the protest and the agitators that were brought in, many of the folks were bystanders. At the end of the day, this is a moment in history is an act of extreme significance happening at the school you go to. Of course people are going to go by and want to see what's happening. Of course it doesn't exactly help that the protester in that video admitted that they had just come from another protest, so they were checking them all out like a tour. But when you look at all the heightened security and the lockdowns that are happening at all these universities, you can tell that the protesters did accomplish something. If the protesters' goal was...
Well, I'm telling you something right now.
Yes.
If you pitch a tent in here, I'm calling the police.
Who does?
You.
I don't plan to pitch a tent.
Better not.
God.
There'd be no protesting in this house.
Wow.
was awareness, they got it. And if it was to punish these schools financially, they also got it, just not in the manner that they were expecting.
Breaking news out of Columbia, where the university has just announced it's canceling its main graduation ceremony in support of the ongoing protests. Now, a statement posted online said based on input and feedback from student leaders, the university has decided to focus attention on class days.
So if you wanted to punish a college for something, you would take away from them the one thing that they offer every student, and that is a secure learning environment that comes with a graduation at the end. Graduation is part of college. People work for years for that moment to get their diploma and have their picture taken and celebrate with their family. Now that these campuses have been turned into military-style occupation zones with checkpoints and police barricades and guards everywhere, they no longer look like safe places to learn and start building your future. And now you've got graduations being canceled and now all because of unexpected protests that appear at the last minute, attended by people who don't go to your school. But if you think about it, many of the schools had no choice. How would they know that there would be no mass demonstration or attack on a graduation ceremony if one happens? And if they're having trouble controlling the protests that happen on campus, the graduation's going to happen on campus, you know something's going to happen. But there are many folks who say that canceling a graduation at a school like Columbia...
Oh no? South Carolina University had no problem with their graduation.
Right.
Before you could get into graduation, you had to show your ID,
Right.
your school ID. You could only have clear bags, like you couldn't have a purse.
Right.
It had to be a clear bag so they could see everything
They can
inside
see
it.
what you got in there, yeah.
And banners, flags, and signs were prohibited.
Okay.
Everybody had to open up their robe to make sure that they weren't hiding anything underneath.
Okay.
And their graduation went off without a hitch.
See?
Definitely sends the wrong message. And of course, all this extra security, these police barricades, they send the message that this place is out of control. And this is in spite of both the governor and the mayor coming out in support of the fact that colleges should normally operate and have their graduation, because they know, as well as everybody else, that once you cancel something major like that, the protesters have won, and now they control the school. And that brings up the real issue here that nobody's talking about. If these colleges don't control their own campuses, if instead those campuses are controlled and run by the protesters who just show up whenever they want, do whatever they want, are people really going to take college serious as an investment in their own future? That's not something they support. Or if, like, one of the many normal
Hi, Susan. Happy Mother's Day. Thank you.
or is attending one of these major universities now something that people should
That's so
hopefully do
sweet.
if they have it in their toolbox to become a protester and to join in with something like this? Will future college life be something akin to living in a police state all the time? And is anything going to be a good idea to go to one of these colleges if you don't support and fall in line with the beliefs of people who may start protesting randomly? There are
I hope that you're going to have a nice Mother's Day today. I know I will. I'm enjoying my family at home, so I'm happy.
How could you not look at the actions of the administration and decide if that's the right place for you to go? Because everyone knows we haven't seen the last campus protests. There are still ongoing protests in New York City. Now a college or university decides to control its campus is going to be something people have to start thinking about years before they even show up. By the way, props to NYU for still having a graduation. But how do we know if future college life and activity won't be disrupted by protest-related activity in the years to come? After all, the goals of the protesters have not been met. Have we seen the last campus protests in New York? Or are they just extensions of the protests and activity that has already been taking over this city since last year? Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.
Hit him with some mace in the face.
Oh, they got sprayed with mace in the face?
Look at that big can of bear spray.
Who's that guy? And that guy.
Mace that guy and that guy. He doesn't want to put his arm behind his back. Break it. What you should do
Yes.
prior to putting them in the oven
Yes.
is slice them open
Oh, okay. So that you can easily get at it?
so that you can easily put butter inside it.
All right.
Choke. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Okay. Okay, guys, I'm going to end this live because our dinner is almost ready. So I appreciate everyone being here. Everyone enjoy your Mother's Day. And I love you guys, and I'll see you later. Bye, everybody.